Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Bermudez here for another lesson for the week. I hope you guys have your work packet out. It should be the one that says April 27th through May 1st, 2020. Okay, if you don't have that out yet, go ahead and get it. You guys should have completed this last week, okay? So today, for today's lesson, I'm going to do our phonics lesson. And if you don't remember what phonics are, remember the word phoneme. Phoneme means a sound. Okay, so phonics is we're looking for sounds, or we're listening for sounds actually. Okay, so it looks like a reading lesson, but this is kind of easy for a lot of you guys. But our phonics lesson is going to be here on Sam is the best on this story in your work packet. Okay, there are two particular sounds that we're looking for in this story, and that is a short A sound and the short E sound. So for our learning targets today, we are going to be able to identify and sort words with the short A and the short E sound. Okay, and I'm going to pull up our screen with the story on it because, I mean, I could read it like this for you, but it's probably way better to read this here on the screen. And let's make it nice and big. Full screen, let's make it full screen. There we go. Okay, so now I have some words highlighted, and that's what I kind of want you to do. If you did not do this yet, well, it doesn't tell you to, so you probably didn't. What I want you to do is I want you to pause the video and go through and find all the words that have the short A sound and the short E sound in them and highlight them, okay? I know I already have it up here, but I don't want you to cheat. I want you to pause it. Don't look at mine, and see if you can circle all the words that have the short A sound or the short E sound. And remember, the short A says ah, and the short E says eh. Okay, so like I have highlighted here, Sam is the best. Okay, Sam and best. Ah, Sam, and eh in best. Okay, go ahead and pause that. I'm going to pause mine for a minute and make sure that I have highlighted all of them. All right, should be done by now. So we're going to go over this, and let's read this together really quickly, okay? You guys have had all week to do this and practice reading it, and now that you've highlighted all the words, we're going to go over and check. So let's see. Sam is the best, okay? Sam wants to get a new hat. He gets a good job. And you see here we've highlighted Sam, get, and hat. Those have eh and ah, and get here. To do the job well is highlighted. Sam jogs. He runs to get the job done. This job is not fun, but Sam does it. Sam is hot. He sits and rests. Soon Sam can do the job again. Sam is the best. Yes, he wins the prize. Now Sam does not want a new hat. He wants a new red bike. With the bike, Sam does not run and jog. He rides his red bike. Okay, and what I did, I have these highlighted, but I wrote them down on a list on my Jerry erase board. So we have the words for the short A sound. We have the words Sam, hat. That is a uppercase S. In case you can't tell, because it's his name, right? We use a capital letter for people's names. Sam, hat, can, and. And then the words for the short E sound are get and gets, well, rests, best, yes, and red. Okay, so those are all the words that you should have been able to highlight for that. Now, I said that we were going to read and identify words, right? We identified the words, and now we're going to sort words with the short A and the short E sound. Okay, so to do that, we're going to the next page. Oops. And yours, it kind of looks like that. Okay, I have mine here too, like that. And here it is on the screen. Now, we have 3 columns to sort them in. And we have this one here that has a picture of a bell, and it says bell. And then we have fan and bed. These are our clue words, okay? the directions say words to sort. Write these words under the correct clue word, okay? So now we have bell, fan, and bed. And we know our phonics sound that we're listening for, our pattern this week is the short E sound and the short A sound. But I see two columns with the short E sound. But let's read our words and see if we can figure out how we're going to sort these. Let's read them all together. Ready? We have lead, pan, tell, can, fell, span, well, fed, and shed. And then we have the headers, bell, fan, and bed. Well, I don't know about you, but I noticed something that all these words, what do you know about these words? They're, besides the short E pattern, they are rhyming words, and we know that rhyming words sound the same at the end, okay? Like, does bell and bed rhyme? No, but how about lead and bed? Yeah, they do, ed and ed. So we're gonna go ahead and sort those. If you did not sort yours, I want you to go ahead and sort it now. I can't sort it on here, but I'm going to write it on my dry erase board, okay? So give me just a second. All right, so I didn't write them down. I want to kind of do this with you guys to show you my thinking, okay? So now we take the first word, lead, and to figure that out, was like lead and bed. I noticed that those rhyme, so I'm going to put that lead here under bed. And then the next word is pan. Well, that has a short A sound, so I know that goes under fan. Pan. And then the next word is tell. That sounds like bell. Okay, so that's what I've got so far. I've got tell with bell, fan and pan, and bed and lead. Now I'm going to the next column. Can would go under fan, and fell would go under bell because that sounds the same at the end. Fell, span. That goes under the short A sound. Well would also go under bell. See, it's not hard. Well, fed, and shed. So that's what it looks like. You should have 3 under each category. I can't see if you can see this or not. Okay. So bell, tell, fell, and well. Under the fan, we have fan, pan, can, and span. And under bed, we have bed, lead, fed, and shed. Okay. Ooh. That was pretty easy. All right. So now, those are pretty easy. Now my challenge for you guys is to come up with more words and see how many words you can find that are more creative. Okay. And one of the ways to give you ideas to figure out words. I mean, it's hard sometimes when you're just sitting there trying to think of words, you know, that have the short A or the short E sound. So one of the things that you can do is you can do a story. And I'm going to do a story at the end because not everybody likes to read the stories, but I'm going to have, I want you guys to do a scavenger hunt. Okay. And I'm going to ask you, and this is something I do with my class on our Zoom, and I think a lot of your teachers do this also with you. During your class meeting times, look around. A scavenger hunt is kind of like a game where you have to go find things, okay? And you'll have like a list sometimes of things to go find and bring back, you know, for prizes. I don't have any prizes because we're not in school. If we were in school, I might have prizes for you guys, but you're just going to have to see who can come up with the most creative things from your scavenger hunt. Show them to your teacher, and if you think yours is really, really special and neat, tell your teacher to tell them to send me a text message so that I can see what you came up with. Like, all right, so our list, of course, we're looking for things that have the short A sound, and we're looking for things that have the short E sound somewhere around your house, okay? If I look around, let me see. Oh, here's something. I have a lamp. It's a lamp. It's lights. So it's a little light bright lamp. That my friend Miss Lavender gave this to me, and I love it. Lamp has a short A sound. What else? Oh, look, my friend Toothless again. Let's get him in here a little bit. Toothless. Toothless. His name is Toothless. Has the eh sound at the end of it. Toothless, right? So, and he's a dragon. So dragon has the ah sound. So he's got kind of two. He's kind of a double whammy. Let's see. I have a pen. Everybody has a pen though. Let's see. Here is something that is the color. It's a marker, I know, but what color is it? It's red. Okay, so that's something. Ed. I'm gonna get fancy on you guys. Here's something creative. Glasses. My glasses. Ah has a short A. Glass. Es. Eh at the end. So it has A and an E sound. Let's see if you guys can find something fancy like that. I bet I probably got, I'm thinking, I'm looking around. This. It is a tablet. Isn't that kind of neat? How the reflection shows my laptop and my tablet and stuff. And it's, anyways, tablet. A and tab at the beginning and let at the end. So it has A and E sound. Let's see what you guys can come up with this week. Okay, so that's one way to figure out words. And another way to figure out words, if you looked in your work packet, at the end of your work packet, there is a STEAM or science story activity called Can You Grow a Pizza? Well, can you? Well, maybe not a pizza, but maybe if you read it, you can grow some of the things from there. Okay, so I have a story for you guys that I want to share. And it's going to be it's, you know, like yesterday you guys, or Monday, you read a nonfiction part with Miss Purvis at the beginning of the week, which was, I think it's called Don't Eat Me, right? So nonfiction, we're going to stick to a nonfiction. And I'm going to talk about, like, connect it to our STEAM lesson for this week about growing things in a garden. And you guys know that me and Miss Higdon were in the gardening club together. So we like doing the gardening. Uh-oh, I don't know what I did. Okay, let's find my story. I'm going to pick a BookFlix story now. And if you guys don't have BookFlix, you have access to BookFlix. If you go to limitlesslibraries.com, if you don't know how to spell it, ask your teacher. And your access, your login is your 190 number or your student number. If you don't know it, ask your teacher. And your PIN number to get into Limitless Libraries for BookFlix is your birthday, your month, and your day. So, like, if your birthday is like April 17th, okay, April is the 4th month. And so that would be, you have to have 2 digits for the month. So 4th month, you would put a 0 in front of it. So 04. And then your birthday, if your birthday is the 17th, it would be 17. So your PIN number for Limitless Libraries would be 0417. Okay, now, anyway, that's how you get to Limitless Libraries, because I know my students love it. And we do that a lot in our class. So we are going to read this Garden Full of Sizes. Let me share the computer sound so we don't have issues like I did last week. And let's make this big so we can see all the words. Now I'm going to have it read aloud to us. One of the neat things about BookFlix, when you read a story on BookFlix, is that it has all the words on the screen for you. And as it reads to you, it highlights each word, even whether you're reading the nonfiction book or you're watching the fiction movie version of a book. It always has the captions or the words, and each word is highlighted so you can see the word and you can hear the word. So if you don't know where the word is, you'll be able to hear it read out loud to you, and it helps you to become a better reader. And that's why I love BookFlix for my students so much. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to have it read to us. A garden full of sizes. Oh, and look, see, we're doing this so that we can also look for our word patterns. And I already see right here the word math. That has a short A sound, and size as that has a short E sound. Sizes and math. Okay, so you can pause this and you can write down some words if you want to. But this is a pretty neat, and I think we might see some of the words that we did in our sort here too. So here we go.
Our garden is full of nice surprises. There are many things in different sizes.
I think I see 3. Garden, surprise is, and size is. Okay. One of the things I'm going to show you, if you get on BookFlix by yourself, if you see these words that they're highlighted in yellow, and that means that they will tell you what that word means. You might not know what a surprise is, but if you click on the yellow word in BookFlix in the nonfiction text, it pops it up and it shows a box that tells you what it means. But Miss Bermudez, what if you don't know how to read all that? Well, you see this one right here with the ear? If you click it.
Surprises. Things that are unexpected.
Was that unexpected? You didn't think it was going to read it out to you, did you? Well, if you're in my class, you probably knew, but we know that. So that's something neat about BookFlix, and it helps you become a better reader. So if you haven't logged on to BookFlix, I really suggest you do. Ask your teacher how to get to Limitless Libraries and log on to BookFlix. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. We're just going to enjoy this book.
From the garden shed, I must choose. Which shovel is best to use? This shovel is too tall for me. This shovel is short. It's perfect. Do you agree? Large melons grow upon the ground. Small tomatoes grow nice and round.
Tomatoes are on pizza. You make pizza sauce with tomatoes, so that's part of a pizza that you can grow.
This butterfly is bigger and easier to spot than the smaller ladybug near the flower pot. The biggest strawberries are just right for me. On the ground, I see 3. Will more blueberries fit in my hand? Yes, many of the smallest can. Cucumber leaves grow very wide. Weeds with narrow leaves try to hide. Pulling weeds is a fun chore. There are many. I look for more.
Oops, I forgot to turn.
I like pumpkins. I'll plant 5 seeds. I'll give them all the water they need. I like radishes. I'll plant a lot. I'll plant them in the perfect spot.
Ooh, text to self connection. I like pumpkins. I'll plant 5 seeds. I remember in my class and in our gardening club, we did pumpkin activities and we counted pumpkin seeds. So that's what reading that made me think about. If you guys remember text to text connection, text to self connection, text to world connection, this was a text to self connection because it was something that I did. I read something and it reminded me of something that I did. Sorry.
I pick the peppers that are done. The little green ones need more sun. Count the big red ripe ones that you see. How many are there? I count 3. On these thin branches, the apples grow. Then they fall by the thick trunk below.
I think it would be really cool to have a big apple tree like that and be able to eat apples whenever you want and just pick them up off the ground and wash them and eat them. That would be cool. Okay, I said I was going to stop talking. Here we go.
I use a long green hose to water the flower bed. Oh no! I see a short snake over by the shed. Many of the sunflowers are almost done, but we'll leave a few to grow in the sun. Their heavy sunflower heads droop down. Their petals are light and float to the ground. The big scarecrow is built of straw. Nothing frightens him at all. Nearby stands a small garden gnome. The flower bed is his home. Our garden is full of nice surprises. There are many things in different sizes. Things grow big and little, large and small. They grow tall and short, thick and thin. Oh, what fun gardening has been!
All right, that's it. The end. I hope you enjoyed that, learning a little bit about different sizes of gardening things, learning a little bit about book flicks. Okay, I really love it. So if you can get a chance to get on there, I would recommend it for you. But that's all I got for you today for this week. I look forward to seeing you guys next week and teaching you more. We're getting close to the end of the school year, but I still want you guys to be learning, looking for learning any place you can. Make those connections, like we were learning about the phonics pattern, and we could find it in a lot of different places. We found the short A and a short E sound all over our houses. We found them in a book, okay? But anyways, aloha. I will see you next week. Have a great week of learning and have fun and stay safe. I love you and miss you. Bye.